Good morning to all of you. Dear students, today the topic is Upanishads. As we have discussed what the Gautam Buddha had taught us, and around the time that the Buddha was preaching, and perhaps a little earlier, other thinkers also tried to find answers to difficult questions. Some of them wanted to know about life after death. Others wanted to know why sacrifices should be performed. So this is the main questions where thinkers also try to find. Okay, so this is many of these thinkers felt that there was something permanent in the universe that would last even after that. So they have thought key there is something which is permanent life lasts even after that. Okay, and they described this as the atman or the individual soul and the brahman or the universal soul. Okay, so this is the atman जिसे हम आत्मा कहते हैं. This is called with soul. Okay, and they believe that ultimately both the atman and the brahman was one were one. ठीक है, तो ये सब सारी चीज़ें क्या हैं, एक ही हैं, that we call सब ईश्वर एक है. So this is the thing which is atman. Okay, and many of these ideas, their ideas were recorded in the upanishads. These were part of the later Vedic text. Upanishad literally means approaching and sitting near, and the text contained conversations between teachers and students. Often ideas were presented through simply dialogues. Okay, so basically, this is most Upanishad thinkers were men, especially Brahmins and Rajas. So main Upanishad thinkers who's Brahmins and Rajas. So occasionally there is mention of women thinkers such as Gargi. This is very important. Gargi, okay, who was famous for her learning and participated in debates held in lower courts. So royal courts pay that they are at that time there is a debates held in royal courts. So Gargi, one of the most intelligent women at that time and famous scholar that we call about that they know about the text. Okay, she know about the text, and the poor people rarely took part of these discussions. One famous exception was Satyakama Jabla. Okay, so this is the one exception जो poor people था, so who was named after his mother, the slave woman Jabli. So Jabli से Jabla बना, and he had a deep desire to learn about reality. Was accepted as a student by a Brahmin teacher named Gautama and become one of the best known thinkers of the time. So many of the ideas of the Upanishads were later developed by the famous thinkers Sankaracharya, about whom you will read in class 7. So this is Sankaracharya. Okay, you will read about in class 7th. Okay, so basically this is very important that what the thinkers had taught us or what they had tell, and what is the life after that, what is the life, what is the true meaning of life. Okay, so these all the questions have been tried to find by these thinkers. Okay, after we will discuss Jainism. So basically what is Jainism? Okay, so the last and 24th Tirthankar of Jainism, Vardhaman Mahavir. Okay, there are 24 Tirthankar. Okay, so this is the last. First is Rishabdev, last is Mahavir Swami, that we call Vardhaman in childhood his name. So Mahavir also spread his message around this time, that is 2500 years ago. He was a Kshatriya prince of Lichavi. देखो, he was also a prince of Lichavi, a group of that part of Vajji Sangh. ठीक है, that we were talk about Mahajanpada, that there is a Vajji Sangh. Okay, so Vajji Sangh there's the part of the Lichavi, and about which you read in chapter 5. At the age of 30, he left home, so he was also left the home and went to live in forest. Okay, for 12 years he had led a hard and lonely life, at the end of which he attained enlightenment. Okay, so he had an enlightenment like Gautam Buddha, and he taught a simple doctrine: man and woman who is to know the truth must leave their homes. They must follow very strictly the rules of ahimsa, which means not hurting or killing living beings. So basically, ahimsa it means not hurting, killing living beings को hurt नहीं करना. All being said Mahavira, long live, long to live. All things is there. Ordinary people could understand the teachings of Mahavira and his followers because they use Prakrit. Okay, so basically, they use Prakrit also. Okay, and Mahavira also use Prakrit. So basically, this is the people's people language. Okay, that we call, and there were several forms of Prakrit used in difficult parts of the country. Different parts of the country, and name after the region in which they were used. For example, the Prakrit spoken in Magadh was known as Magadhi. Okay, so this is the Mahavir Swami had taught a simple doctrine: man and woman के लिए simple doctrine कि they must follow the strictly rules. Uh, whatever they at home, they at in the forest, live in the forest or alone. All of things, all the people you follow these simple doctrine. Okay, so after we will talk about the thinking of Mahavir Swami and after the Sangha in our next video. So, goodbye. Have a good day to all of you.